There is a cop that has persistent bad driving. I complained about this cop just a couple of days ago that patrols the Hawkins, Montana corner. There's something wrong with this cop. Very angry driving, very persistent and insistent on trying to stop people in the area. This same cop that I complained about in my other video on bad police driving in El Paso, this same cop had just stopped somebody at the gas station and then makes a quick turn without a turn signal behind me, goes back into a residential area, and I'm going a full 35 miles an hour down Hawkins. This cop beats me back after weaving through a residential area, right back onto Hawkins, beats me. Must have been going over 40 without any lights at all. Just bent, hell bent, angry, you can tell. Hell bent on catching somebody doing something. Had just given somebody a ticket. I just saw it. Comes back onto Hawkins, beating me going 35. He must be going over 40 where children live. Had to go deep into the residential area, at least one street, and then come back out. And then doesn't even stop at the stop sign on Hawkins. Goes past the stop sign, jerks to a stop when he sees me on Hawkins. I had to turn leftward to avoid him. This happened approximately 20 minutes ago, about 10:17 p.m. on the 9th of October. There's something wrong with the cop in this area, and I've been very nice to El Paso, but I'm starting to lose my patience with the way they act around here, and I might have to make formal complaints. I also can't help notice that this tight circle of patrolling by this cop or group of cops in this area, that it's around that disgusting Homeland Security building on the corner of Hawkins and Montana. I wonder if there's some kind of mandate or something being given, and if that is, folks, that's a breach of our rights. That kind of level, okay, of activity is a breach of our rights. There's something going on, and I'm going to investigate this. And I'm warning El Paso that they better tell drivers to drive lawfully and cool it down. Whoever this cop is really beginning to piss me off, and I will pursue formally if this keeps up. I will do it. There's something going on. People are being mistreated, and I don't know what this renegade cop is about. I don't know what tirade this cop is on, but this will stop. I will pursue this no matter what. There's something going on. This is the second time this cop has swerved right in front of me, this time running a stop sign onto Hawkins. If it's another cop, it doesn't matter. It's the same time of night, same tight little area. There's something going on. I will find out, people. You need to vote for Ron Paul. This kind of activity will increase. Cops don't care about your rights, okay? This city's not nearly as bad as New York, Chicago, or Dallas, but they're getting bad here. And Ron Paul is the only one who's even talking about your civil rights and personal liberties and protection from the police. He's the only one who's even quoting the Constitution. You need to vote for Ron Paul. You need to break away from the Democratic mold. Vote for Ron Paul. He himself is disgusted with the Republican Party. Vote for him in 2008. He's the only one who cares about civil rights. The only one. I've got videos on my site posted about him. We've got to stand up to this kind of abuse. This is a slippery slope, okay? Cops don't care about our rights, but what they're not telling you is that if they get away with mistreating gangs or speeders, then we're next, okay? My grandfather is next. My grandmother is next. They'll kick down our doors without warrants. They're already figuring out ways to destroy habeas corpus. That's your ability to produce evidence in court, a body in court, proof in court. They're already taking away warrants under certain situations. The attitude is out there, even in a smaller city like this. We've got to stop this, folks. And I've notified El Paso Police of this video, and I hope they're doing something. I don't know. I'm not getting a good feeling about this. And I hope they find out what's going on in this corner of Hawkins and Montana going south on Hawkins. There's something going on there, and it needs to cool down, because I'm going to start getting hot and heavy with my videos out there. I'm going to start recording this. I'm going to start putting all my equipment in my car and start doing this. We will win, folks. We will win. Don't you remember what it was like 30 years ago? We went through bird flu and World War II and the Korean War and Vietnam War. And we went through the upheaval of the 60s, and we went through the White House being burned down in 1812. By never having our civil rights taken. Now all of a sudden one incident occurs, and it doesn't even matter how many instances there are, folks. Liberty is liberty. Benjamin Franklin said, those who would exchange liberty for security deserve neither. Thomas Jefferson said, "I would rather be inconvenienced with matters of too much liberty than matters of none." Okay? The world has always been dangerous, folks. Okay? The world has always been a dangerous place. Okay? What has made us stand out is our liberty and our freedom. Stand up for your liberty and your freedom. Start complaining against these cops. They think they've got a clear day. They think that we're still stunned by 9/11. But I've woken up from my dream, and I can see what's really going on. This is not about peace and safety, peace and security. Not at all. This is about peace and security of giant corporations so that they can mandate the jobs and the cheap products they want to give out to you. You're the pawn in this. You're the one who has a 40% chance higher of ending up in jail for no reason. You can look at a cop badly now. Just look at him with a funny face and end up in jail. I know of a woman who ended up in jail just for sticking her tongue out at a police dog. It's out of control, and I will stand up for you. You make of yourself a friend of mine if you're being mistreated. El Paso's starting to irritate me. I'm getting the feeling they don't really care. And maybe it's this new Austin police chief they brought in. I was a little bit upset they brought someone in from deeper in Texas where it's more fascist and disgusting. Maybe that's what's happening is this new chief that's coming in. Maybe he's starting to change things. But people like Ron Paul are being listened to. Folks, we need to do something. Maybe the police will get the message. How many people do they have to taser and shoot? And you know, they say we're not cooperative. That's why they did this. Not cooperative. It's incredible. You pick these situations, cops. You pick situations. You bother us when we haven't done anything wrong, so you can set up the instance to make it a high percentage that we will be not cooperative. And then when we dare ask a question, which is our constitutional right, then you taser us. Then you knock us to the ground. Then you arrest us. We have the right to ask questions when we think our rights are being violated, or when we believe that we're being mistreated or being forced into doing something we don't have to do. We have the right to ask questions without being punished or intimidated. I'm starting to get pissed right here in El Paso, and this I hope ends.